Hello, my name is Pauly, and this is my senior project, the modern mirror. This is the product displayed here. My advisor was Professor Nasri, and I'm an electrical engineering and technology major. The current real-world problems that my mirror set out to fix are as follows. So picture this. You get out of the shower in the morning, you're doing your morning routine, you're checking your phone for the weather, you're pulling up your calendar to check your dates and what you have to do that day. You're also getting your hair done, you're trying to get dressed, look good for the day, get everything settled. You want to know what's going on, you're trying to play music on your phone or plug in your Bluetooth speaker, plug your phone into charge. All this is going on, but what if I told you that I had a solution that could fix all these problems in one step? The solutions to this problem are my modern mirror. My modern mirror is coated with a special technology that allows fog accumulation to not happen on the surface of my mirror. Meaning that when you get out of your hot, steamy shower in the morning, you don't have to take a towel and wipe it down and leave ugly streak marks and try to get ready while you're doing all these other things. My mirror is a standalone unit that will display features such as your newsfeed, weather, time, and your calendar. Now the calendar is linked through Google Calendar, so whatever you put on your phone that day or that week for that month will show up on there for as long as you'd like. The time is automatically adjusted to your time zone in the settings, as well as weather. Your weather is set to your GPS coordinates, so it gives you the most accurate 5-day forecast, as well as that day hourly to the dot. The news feed can be hooked up to any of your favorite news channels, as well as voice control for the whole system. Through the use of Amazon Alexa, I am allowed to control the whole mirror, such as your calendar, your photos, and your Spotify. It has integrated speakers and LEDs, but if you'd like to link this mirror to any of the speakers in your household, it's as easy as just hopping on the Alexa app and linking your Bluetooth. The materials that I used in my mirror were a little bit more expensive than I planned. When I originally did my layout and my project plan, I estimated about $70 to $100 all in cost. Little did I know that the two-way mirror alone would cost about $150. The Raspberry Pi 4, which runs the whole system, running Magic Mirror 2, was $70. The monitor to display the information behind the mirror was $80. Smart Switch 7, I think all in, I'm somewhere around $400 to $500. My design concept is an 18 by 24 inch mirror. It's hangable or able to sit on a surface. It has LED lighting on the back, adjustable for your mood or whatever you're feeling that day, as well as 4 USB ports for charging, wireless charging, etc. And it also has a hidden monitor that will display useful information for your daily routine. My mirror has a high possibility to increase your daily routine just by placing it in your bathroom. With such ease of use, you can get 10 things done at once every morning, all while looking in a mirror. My mirror has a lot of really cool technology in it that I think that you guys will find very interesting, as well as commercial possibilities, such as hanging in a bathroom at a company so that you can display useful information while employees are washing their hands. As an electrical engineering major at Alfred State, there's not much that we can't handle. I did run into some coding issues because that is not my area of expertise, but I liked this project because it pushed the boundaries of what I learned and what I knew and allowed me to open up a whole new world of coding that I now am super interested in, and I think that it really helped me grow as an engineer. Housing construction was also another difficulty that I ran into. I'm not the best with a saw and a hammer, but I made it work, and we'll take a look at my design, and I think that you guys will be happy with the final product. When taking a look at my original objectives, my 3 original objectives were to create a fogless mirror, integrate Bluetooth speaker with touchless technology, as well as charging capabilities on the mirror. I thought that these would solve the 3 main problems that I sought out to fix. When looking at these objectives, I did create a fogless mirror, as well as I integrated a Bluetooth speaker with touchless control. My original plan was to integrate gesture control using a top hat module on the Raspberry Pi 4 that would allow gesture control, such as back a song, forward a song, volume up, and volume down. This item would not ship out until the end of June. Due to the coronavirus, a lot of companies were not shipping a lot of their items out. So I decided to settle with integrating the Alexa to use voice control for the whole system, and I think that this accomplished what I sought out to fix just well. Charging capabilities were definitely solved. There are 4 USB ports as well as 2 120 volt plugs on the back that allow for wireless charging if you want, or cables to hang out the bottom. There are pre-drilled holes in the bottom that will allow cables to hang from the bottom. My overall timeline was followed. I plan to order and assemble everything during the spring break period and do research and development for the weeks prior. The changes for production and power supply circuit boards. I put this on here because I originally planned to design and create my own PCBs in the Alfred State Laboratory. Due to the fact that we didn't return to school, I had to settle with using regular power supplies and using an extension cord to power everything up instead of making a single board power supply. But I think that it accomplished the job just well, and maybe one day I'll be able to integrate my original plan. My testing involved me just with my family in quarantine. I would put this system up in the bathroom, and I'd say, hey guys, I'm putting a new mirror in the bathroom. I want you guys to try to interact with it as if you would, and I got all positive results. My sister even offered me money to buy it when I'm done with this project, but I think that this is such a cool project that I'll keep it for myself. Looking at the guts and internals of my mirror, you'll see that we have disassembled an Amazon Alexa to allow ease of access for the microphone. Reversing the LEDs allows a feedback to show up on the front of the mirror, letting you know that Alexa is listening to you. This is powered all by a power strip. The Alexa, the Raspberry Pi, as well as the Bluetooth speaker are always charging and always powered on. From here, we have a SON-OFF switch. A SON-OFF stands for Smart On-Off Switch. This allows the Alexa to control if the display is on, as well as these LEDs that are powered by a 9-volt power supply running up into this breadboard and connected across the top to both sides, as you'll see later. The Raspberry Pi connects through the Magic Mirror software using API keys to hook up to your Spotify playlist, your Amazon Alexa account, as well as your Google Calendar, the news feed from whatever news that you'd like to select. And this creates a standalone unit that'll accomplish all the tasks that I sought out to fix. As you can see here, it just appears to be a normal mirror, but with one quick motion, it changes it into my modern mirror. Alexa, turn mirror on.
Okay.
The Alexa speaks to the mirror, turns on the LEDs using the Smart On-Off switch, as well as the monitor, and after a quick boot up screen, it launches right into my programming. My mirror has many modules, including right here is the news feed. It updates every hour on the hour to display the most up-to-date news. Here is the Spotify module. Now this Spotify module connects to Spotify using API keys to allow it to present what I'm listening to in real time. So if I were to say, Alexa, play Pink Floyd on Spotify.
Pink Floyd radio from Spotify.
Now you'll notice that it changes. It displays the song, who's it by, how far we are, and what device it's playing on. Alexa, stop. These are the comment section. I can change this to say whatever I want, but for the simplicity of this, I've changed it so it says Grant's Senior Project. Here, you can program any module that you'd like, but I have the Fortnite module set up right now so that it displays who's on Fortnite at the moment through Xbox. As you can see, nobody's online. My Grant's calendar is set up to hook up to my Google Calendar. Fortunately, I have nothing coming up because we are in a pandemic, so there's nothing showing. Clock, date, time, year. Now this module is really cool. This uses satellite imaging for the Earth to show real-time data on where the Earth is standing with the sun and the moon and the darkness fading over the Earth. This updates every 10 minutes and is probably my favorite module on this mirror. Above it, you can see a 5-day forecast for the weather. Now this is set up to my geographical coordinates in Rochester, New York, so that it shows the most accurate data possible. Now this is from a website called currentweather.com, and it links the URL through my programming so that it updates every day and gives you the forecast. It'll show you the wind speed up here and the direction of the wind speed, the sunset, as well as the sunrise if the sun is already set for the next morning, the current weather, and then the feels like weather. I don't think that this project would have been possible without the knowledge that I gained through Alfred State. Many of the problems that I faced throughout this were tackled with a positive outlook on it and a confidence approach. Due to the current situation, obviously, with the coronavirus and the world during a pandemic, we were not able to add a lot of the features that I originally planned on. But I think that overall, I accomplished my goals.